Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode. This is episode number 61, and we're starting today's episode with some player training, and also Jonathan Tah coming to us and saying he's not happy with his role at the club, and also a couple of scouting updates here as well, before I look at the youth monthly report and a squad report as well, as we've now entered May, the final month for competitive football with the club. And as you guys know right now, we are currently hunting for a treble in Season 3, which is pretty crazy. But today we got the Champions League semi-final, second leg against Barcelona, goalless in the first leg away in Spain, and also the penultimate game of the league season as well against Hannover 96 away from home, where if we draw or win we could potentially be crowned champions if Bayern Munich slip up in their fixture as well. So a question for you guys as you look at the penultimate squad report of the season, right from the start today I want to ask you guys a question. How many trophies do you think we'll win come the end of the season? We're closing out the season, only a couple episodes left now before we move into the World Cup and then Season 4. A question for you guys, how many trophies do you think we'll win come the end of the season? 1, 2, 3, or possibly 0 and choking all 3? Well, right now we're top of the league tables. You'll see in just a moment's time we're into the German Cup final, Champions League semi-final, second leg to come. That's the first game of today's episode. Surely in Season 3 we're going to pick up our first piece of silverware with Hamburg. But the question for you guys today, what's it going to be and how many trophies will we win? I'm going to stick my neck out and I'm going to say we can win the treble. You know, I really do. I think it's a very strong aim. It's a very strong thing to say, but I think we're coming towards the end of the season. We're feeling good. We're feeling confident. We're injury free right now, which we haven't been for quite a while this season. I think that we can go ahead and win the treble. It's a strong aim. We got to start with this one though. The Champions League semi-final, second leg here against Barcelona at the Volkspark Stadion. Now, of course, we were goalless in the first leg away in Spain at the new camp. It was a pretty frustrating game. There weren't too many chances created by either side, but now coming to the second leg, it is do or die for us. We know that if we concede an away goal tonight, we'll have to score 2. So we need to make sure we are tight at the back, but also we need to try and penetrate Barcelona's defence like we couldn't do in the first leg and try and get a goal from somewhere. So it's a massive night here at the Volkspark Stadion. We are on the verge of going through to the Champions League final if we pull it out of the bag tonight and get the result. What a fantastic achievement that will be in just our third season managing Hamburg and only our second season in Europe as well. We're becoming a much better side and one of the stronger teams in Europe. Can we prove that tonight and get ourselves through to our first ever Champions League final? Come on, Hamburg. So it's been a pretty cagey beginning to the game, as you'd expect really. Semi-final, second leg, goalless in the first leg. Nothing's really happened inside the first 10 minutes. But here's Sandro going down left-hand side. Hoffman comes across. Can he block the cross? No. Cross 2D far post. And Messi comes in and wins the header. We should not be seeing Messi win a header in the area there. We've got some tall defenders. Someone should have dealt with that. But instead, the Argentine puts it just off target. So Lionel Messi, for those that haven't watched me for a while, is a player who never seems to do it against me in career mode. He always seems to go missing whenever I face Barcelona. A couple of times he's done alright, but in the multiple times I've faced Barcelona, usually he's very quiet. So in this game, the second leg, is this the time where Messi finally turns up? Here's hoping he doesn't. That header just over the bar. Yes, the Hoff, good header, and that'll go all the way back towards Dani Carvajal and Valente, and the two of them will just, whoa, Valente, whoa, what are you doing? There's a bottle on the pitch. What? Jesus, that could have been very nerve-wracking. There's a bottle on the pitch. I just noticed that. I don't know what the first touch was about Valente there. That was an awful first touch, and that bottle, I just saw it there and just thought, you never know, that could possibly deflect off that green water bottle and go into Valente's back of the net. If that happened, I would have been absolutely livid. But here's Torres Gomez through towards Correa. Down the left-hand side. Beats Jerome Boateng. Gets inside Correa. Torres Gomez for 1-0. Rifles the ball into the bottom corner. And we've taken the lead. Marco Torres Gomez makes it 1-0. Just past the half an hour mark. And I'm in hysterics because a moment ago, Valente's poor first touch could have been a nightmare, and instead we go up the other end of the pitch. Correa takes it round Boateng with the Berber spin, plays it into MTG, and he rifles the ball past Farman. I think I think it might take a deflection off Mascherano, and it did. It deflects off the Argentine defender's legs, goes through him, I think, and that sort of wrong foots Farman. It goes into the back of the net, though. That's all we care about. Marco Torres Gomez makes it 1-0. What a bizarre sequence that is. It's the Champions League semi-final second leg, and we draw first blood. MTG makes it 1-0 Hamburg. Fantastic stuff, and that could have been a nightmare. That could have been an absolute nightmare. Valente's now kicked the water ball off the pitch, thank goodness, and it's 1-0 to the home side. Get in. The one thing that was in my mind was the beach ball, the infamous beach ball with Sunderland and Liverpool all those years ago. I think it was Darren Bent that scored the goal, possibly not, but that was the first thing that came to my mind when the ball hit the water ball. But thankfully, this time we didn't see the ball deflect into the open goal. So Torres Gomez has given us the lead, and he's looked very good early on. MTG, he's very quick and skillful, and he's round Danny Alves, and he could be through for 2-0 here. It's Marco Torres Gomez. What a crucial interception by Javier Mascherano. A big tackle by the Argentine there, stopping MTG from getting a strike at goal, and it's still 1-0 to Hamburg. We've been the better side in this first half as we go in search of a second goal. Correa puts it wide of the post, so a 2-goal cushion, I'll definitely take that. That would be fantastic for us if we can get one. But I'm very worried if we keep on attacking, Barca might hit us on the break. And if they get their away goal, they'll be going through on that ruling. So still 1-0. Positive signs in the first half though. Let's keep it up. Vidal off the bench of Barcelona, tries to take it around Carvajal and does so. Iniesta through towards Sergio Roberto, and the midfielder on the ball plays it through towards Messi, plays it inside towards Munir. Munir back to Messi. Messi inside, shot comes in. Valente makes a good save, low down to his left hand side. That is their first shot on target, but Valente did a very good job there, holding on to that ball and making the save. And now we've got on the break here down left hand side. Correa's inside the area. Oh, what a move by Correa! What a move! And what a goal by Angel Correa! It's 2-0 to Hamburg, 10 minutes after the restart, and what a goal by the unstoppable Argentine. Props for Valente for starting the move off, through towards Maya to Correa, and Correa had so much work to do down the left hand side, but my word, he did it fantastically well. He beats his man, and then look at that for a piece of skill, beats Mascherano and puts it into the top corner from a tight angle. Angel Correa with a finish. When we need a goal, we look to the Argentine, and so often he delivers the moments we cherish. Angel Correa lifted by Eric Durm, and what a fantastic goal that could see us go through to the Champions League final. I don't want to jinx it, but Barca now must score 2. Hamburg 2, Barcelona 0. What a fantastic goal by Correa. Messi through towards Roberto, now Messi back towards Alves. They've got to up the tempo, Barcelona, with 22 minutes to go, otherwise we're going to the final and they're going out. Alves through towards Sergio Roberto, Iniesta tackled by Tolisso and Tata Strobel, and now a chance on the break here, but Strobel surrenders possession instead, and now Vidal instead for Barcelona could go for goal, and hits the top of the bar as it goes behind for a goal kick. So this game is not over yet. Barca need to score twice, but Vidal hits the woodwork there. And although we still lead by 2-0, we know they'll be coming at us in the final 20 minutes. So 20 minutes to hold on. Alves through towards Chamorro. Now Messi down the right-hand side. Barca got to score here to have any chance getting back into this. Messi down the right-hand side. Hoffman can't keep up. Cross comes in. Valente clutches the ball to his chest. And as stoppage time is coming towards its close, Valente knows as he dribbles out of his area, we are seconds away from booking a place in the final and could do it in style here. Luan drills it into the far post, no one is there, but that should do it. Referee, where is the final whistle? There it is, full time here at the Volkspark Stadion. Hamburg 2, Barcelona 0. We don't concede an away goal and instead score twice here at home, and we've booked our place in our first ever Champions League final since I took over. Get him, what a fantastic result. And really throughout the entire game I felt we were the better side. Barcelona, without Messi really doing too much, they did have one chance in the first half, Messi's header, and also Vidal hitting the bar in the second half as well, but otherwise weren't really on their game. We were, though. We defended very well, we were threatening when going forward, and we got the win with 2 goals, one from Correa in the second half and one from MTG in the first. So Hamburg 2, Barcelona 0, and I'm absolutely delighted because we're into the final for the first ever time. As you can see, 6 shots for us and 3 on target compared to 5 and 2 for Barcelona. I thought Valente was pretty secure in goal though. No really, important saves to be made. He just did his job really and did it quite effectively too. So 2-0 the final score. great to win this game. And with the first goal, a little bit of luck, but for the second goal, a superb counter-attack, and what a great goal by Correa as well. Man of the match, not entirely sure. I think Correa probably does deserve it though. Got the first goal and also got the assist for MTG. Sorry, got the second goal and also got the assist for MTG as well. So Correa, my man of the match, and we are through to the Champions League final. How about that? And you can see Manchester United and Chelsea yet to play their second leg. So what I'm going to do in today's episode is just advance one day in the calendar and we'll see who we've got. So who's it going to be? Manchester United or Chelsea in the Champions League final? We'll find out now. Who is it going to be? Who's your money on? Who do you think will be facing in the Champions League final? Which English side will we take on? It's going to be Manchester United in the Champions League final. They beat Chelsea in the second leg by 2-1. So we'll face Louis van Gaal and the Red Devils in the Champions League final. Germany versus England, Hamburg versus Manchester United. Come on the boys, this is a great chance for our first ever European trophy. So what a fantastic result for Hamburg, going into the Champions League final for the first time since I've taken over, as we knock out Barcelona and will face Manchester United in the final game of the season. I'm really excited for that. It's going to be a great matchup, but before that Champions League final, we've got to close out the league season first and hold on to top spot. It's the penultimate game of the season here, and we take on Hannover 96 away from home, a side currently fighting for survival in the relegation zone. And coming to this one as well, as Bayern Munich are away against Stuttgart, we could be crowned champions today if we draw or win and Bayern Munich slip up against Stuttgart away from home. So an incentive for us today to try and get the job done with a game to spare and be crowned champions. And the first chance of the game was just 10 minutes in, and what a start to the game as well. Leroy Sané robbed the ball off his man down the right hand side, took it round one, then got back onto his preferred left foot, whipped in across to the centre and found Mark Stendera, who leapt like a salmon, headed the ball past the goalkeeper and made it 1-0 to Hamburg. So there was a lot of pressure in this game for us, knowing we could secure the title today. I was thinking we might be a little bit nervous, might be a little bit cagey to begin the game off with, but already taking the lead just 12 minutes in, what a fantastic start. That was the score at the break. We were still leading by a goal to nil and looking like the only side capable of scoring goals in the first half, really. Bayern were beating Stuttgart at half time as well, so as things stand, we were still going to be top by 3 points, but we weren't going to be crowned champions come the end of the game. But in the second half here, Hannover fighting for survival, currently in the relegation zone right now, where they had to win this game, and in the first half simply weren't doing enough to suggest they'd have any chance of doing that. So in the second half, started to attack a little bit more, but Cesar Valente, fortunately for us, made a couple of fantastic saves here in the 65th and 70th minute to keep the score at 1-0 to Hamburg. And after I get the ball away with Correa, Marcelo makes the tackle. It comes towards Prib, inside towards his teammate, and eventually number 34 goes for goal, but once again, Valente makes a great save, this time low down to his left-hand side. So a couple of big saves by the Brazilian. We were still leading by a goal to nil. And the final chance of the game here with 5 minutes to go. We won the ball back here and went on a break. Stendera played it through towards Angel Correa, who only had one man to beat in Schultz, who came across, but he beat the number 19 with a couple of nice skills. First the Berber spin, then the roulette, rifled the ball in, and with 3.5 minutes to go, we begin to celebrate, because we know, even if Bayern Munich win their game, we'll still be 3 points ahead, and due to the goal difference swing, we will surely go on to win the Bundesliga title. So Correa with a lovely goal there after being played through by Stendera. He scored the first, he created the second, but Angel Correa gets his 21st goal of the season and makes sure we will win the game by 2-0. So final score, Hannover 96 0, Hamburg 2, and that means that going into the final day, as Hannover are relegated to the second tier, going into the final day, we will have to lose our game and Bayern will have to win their game, and in order for Bayern to be crowned champions, there'll need to be a goal difference swing of 8 goals. So essentially, we need to lose, let's just say 1-0, and Bayern need to win 7-0, otherwise we will be crowned champions. So it's highly unlikely, it's pretty improbable, but going to the final day, we will surely be crowned champions. That'll be the next episode, and surely it will be a celebratory episode as well. But that is going to be today's episode of the Bundesliga career mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching the video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do leave a like. That is of course much appreciated, and really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the first of 3 final episodes of the season very soon, which will be the final day of the Bundesliga season, then the German Cup final, and then the Champions League final. So 3 massive games to come. Don't miss them all, and I'll see you for the next one very soon.